And we start, of course, with education matters. Basic Education Minister Siviwe Gwarube is starting the day monitoring the beginning of the 2024 Matric Exams at Soshanguve East Secondary School. That's in the north of Pretoria. Matric finals have officially kicked off and will run until the 28th of next month. Gwarube says it's all systems go for the class of 2024, promising to keep a close eye on any cheating amongst other irregularities. Let's kick things off with SABC News reporter Patricia, who's monitoring developments at that school and joins us now live. And Patricia, of course, it's a nervous time for the pupils, but I imagine also for the parents who are there too.
Well, definitely. In fact, for everyone, in particular the teachers who obviously are faced with making sure that the learners receive all the support that they need and that everything is done within the bound of the law. You understand that the integrity and credibility of the senior certificate is very important, and that's really what the Basic Education Minister really touched on this morning about the necessary measures that have been put in place at all the centres across the country to ensure that, malfeasance that we have seen taking place previous years does not happen. And of course, her appealing on all the stakeholders, in particular the teachers, to make sure that they put all the stops in place to prevent that from happening. And really just appealing on the parents as well to give the necessary support to matriculants, saying that everybody needs to play their part. We've heard the MEC in Gauteng even appealing on parents, saying that for the next 5 weeks, the matriculants should not be doing chores. They should not be washing dishes. Parents should leave them alone, and their task is to focus on their books. So, of course, this morning, the minister and the MEC just did their inspections at this particular school here in the heart of Soshanguve. It is one of the top performing public schools in the heart of a township. And of course, we understand that 257 matriculants are sitting this morning for their final exam. I'm bringing in the principal of the school, and that is Mabatho Riba. Thank you so much for joining us. Your feelings this morning, proud moment, nerves as well. I'd like to think about it, but tell us about the journey that you have travelled with the matriculants to bring them to this point.
Good morning. Yes, we're excited as a school. We are really, really looking forward to see the outcome of the efforts that everyone has put into place. Learners have been well prepared. This is a group that started grade 8 in 2020, where the whole world was facing COVID. So we are a little bit panicky, but because of we had strategies to ensure that we support them and we ensure that they perform according to their potentials, we are satisfied with their position of being ready for the exam.
Remind us about your performance last year and what you're aiming for this year.
The performance last year was 87.9, and with the performance, last year's performances, a lot of learners got bachelors. But what I've been trying to preach to my colleagues is that if we aim at 87.9 or 90%, what are we saying about the other 10% that is not going to make it? So for this year, we are saying hashtag 100%. If we all focus on our vision and mission, it is achievable.
What's your secret? This school is really making everybody proud, and that's one of the reasons why the minister and MEC kicked off their tour here. What's the secret? What are you doing to actually achieve the results that you've been achieving?
The secret is to involve all stakeholders. Parents should also be made part of the process or the school to be able to perform well. The district, the department is also supporting us, and the community at large also. But above all is the commitment of the teachers. It's a team effort. It is not a one-man kind of a situation. We support each other. We even go to a point that when you have a consumer studies, for an example, and it has a topic that it has to deal with business studies topic, then the business studies teacher can go and assist the consumer studies teacher. So it is a team effort. Even the general workers, everybody is part of working towards the entire school getting good results.
We are always reminded that a school is perhaps a microcosm of the society that it exists within. What are the challenges that a school like this faces despite all the hard work that people such as yourself and the other teachers put in?
Challenge that we normally focus or are faced with is financial challenges due to socioeconomic challenges that the whole country is facing. Even when our parents are willingly thinking that they need to support the school, because of unemployment, they are struggling. The other challenge is those child-headed families. Those learners are the ones that will not come to school on time, the ones that will not adhere to the school instruction. But we have the support from the neighboring clinic. We also have the support from the support unit from the district, and we are also assigned a social worker as a school.
Talking about support, you've also put extra measures in place to assist the class of 2024. Just tell us about that program. You said weekends you will be available to help them.
Yes, the coming 3 weekends, which will be starting this coming weekend, the 25th and 26th, will be having an in-house residential camp whereby we'll be treating papers that will be written the next week. And we are going to follow that program until the last weekend, which is meant to be from the 8th to the 10th of November.
Just lastly, you spoke about how this is a high-pressure school and the demands are just getting higher and higher with a lot of parents wanting their children to come here. You already spoke about the grade 8 numbers that are swelling up. Just remind us about that and just the overall school population.
The challenge with Soshanguve East is that we produce quality results. So each parent, almost all the parents, they will wish to see their kids being part of this family, Soshanguve East. Currently for 2025, online application for grade 8, we have 1,940, and unfortunately as a school we are only able to accommodate 240. So that is a challenge that I think the councillor, even the Department of Education is sitting down to see to a point that when coming to January, we don't have challenges, but we need to prepare in advance.
In closing, what's your message to the learners that are sitting in there, perhaps some of them very nervous? Just if you had to once again remind them of the importance, what would your message be to them?
My message to them is that they got this. They have the potential of achieving what they are meant to achieve, as long as they can focus and acknowledge that this is the beginning of a brighter future for each one of them. Hashtag 100%, and they all deserve to get bachelors. Thank you.
Thank you so much. There, of course, the principal from the Soshanguve East Secondary School in the heart of Soshanguve, north of Pretoria, and that is Mabatho Riba. Just taking us through the hard work, the sacrifices, the teamwork, the collaborations that they have embarked on in the past years to make sure that the class of 2024 reach their goal. And as she said, that they want to obviously increase their performance from 87 to 100%. And everybody's really watching a school that is performing so well. How are they doing it? Lessons that can be learned from this particular school.